Acentura.
You are attracting like existing good talents, as well as you are attracting fresh graduates from the universities and other ecosystems, right? The next question is definitely, I know, the retention, right? So what is your strategy of retaining these talents?
Yes, Prasanna. I think it's a very important question. I would say engagement. Engagement and engagement is the way to retain somebody.
How many engagements?
Multiple. Because, it's about having a family. Next to your permanent family, we become another family for all of our associates.
Acentura family.
Acentura family. We celebrate birthdays with them, we celebrate other special events with them, we provide them the guidance, coaching and mentoring, we do Aurdu with them, we do a lot of CSR work with them, so that there's actually multiple touch points and ways of engaging each other will help us to create bonds, and it's actually beyond just the work relationship. So they have somebody within the organization they can go to where they have a career problem or even a problem related to certain other areas, so that there is somebody to hear their problems. We might not be able to provide all the solutions, but at least there's somebody to hear these problems, right? And then wherever possible at our professional relationship level, we could be able to help them. So I would say at Acentura, we truly believe in this engagement and bonds.
Actually, for my next question, you have already given the answer. So I was going to ask about the attrition. So I'll change it in a subtle way, right? So compared to Acentura, I think the attrition rate of the industry is very high, right? What are the key reasons you see as a industry, the IT industry, for this high attrition rate?
Once somebody said we are in an industry with high skills and high egos. So the generation we are working with has the very high expectation. They're very ambitious people. So when you deal with the
Alpha and the Alpha generation, Alpha and
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So when you're dealing with a group of people who are having very high ambitions, so we need to also be conscious about what they want to actually achieve long term, where they want to go. So now, for example, say people do leave Accenture, right? But I think we make sure that they leave because they can't actually, that's actually for a very genuine thing that they can't actually do within our control. So for example, say some of our associates leave for higher education, right? Full-time higher education. But after we offer them to work with us and pursue their higher education, and if it is not the option they want to take, people do leave Accentura for some of the foreign opportunities. So some of our associates have left to accompany some of their spouses or families abroad, right? So those are the real reasons that we can't give them an option with it. But wherever, if we can give them an option to work with us while actually perceiving their ambitions, or they're going to their ambitions, that's a preferred path we take.
Okay, we are talking about like how to sustain and keeping the employees or the talent. So something came into my mind. You have a model of engaging your employees with your customers, right? Then I'm sure these employees or the talents are interfacing into two cultures. One is Accentura culture, other one is the culture of your customer. Right? How do they cope up with that? And if they like are they facing any issues with that in your experience?
Prasanna, this is part of the service industry. The skills that a software engineer or a software professional should develop in dealing with the software services industry. I don't think the software product industry might have this significantly, but the nature of the services industry is that the teams will always directly work with the customer, right? So how we work with it is, we try to inculcate the Acentura culture through various different ways as they join our company. We have a company induction. This induction is meant to not only give them the subject matter knowledge or the knowledge about our standards and the processes, but we also talk about how we operate. And then we give them the exposure to work with some of our senior people, and during that period, they understand some of our core values and how they should demonstrate those values in front of anybody. Then when they go in front of a customer, they can also practice our value system, our culture, and they can also deal with the customer the way that the customer is expecting them to work with their organization. But having a very strong foundation of Acentura values and Acentura culture is actually helping them a lot to deal with this two organization problem.
Acentalk.